Use the force and run. Run to Dagobah. Run to Dagobah. Okay, I'm gonna call on the guys in just a second. I was running a little bit later today, like a dingus. Where are they? Where's that jet? Where'd I put it? Oh, there it is. Cool. It's time. Come!
Or... Oh no, it's still not there yet.
Well, I just meant for the game, not Come Guardian yet.
Oh.
That's a long ways out, Come Guardian.
Yeah, it's a while before the Come Guardian.
Come Guardian!
It's too busy guardianing them comes.
Someone's got
So
it.
anyway, I'm glad we've demonetized. I'm glad we've made this video like already completely. I mean, granted, you weren't getting anything anyway, but like you ain't getting ad revenue already.
I mean, I literally can't because every song in this game gets fucking like tagged. Even if I could, because Disney. Disney owns this shit music.
Like, well, I own some of them. Definitely, there's some that's owned by Square because it's released under the Square music label or brand, whatever.
But yeah,
I don't know how their thing works.
I don't know. But yeah, there have been so many claims, so it's not even really worth the thought. Like, I can think about it, sure, but it ain't gonna do me jack or shit.
I guess I should boot up the stream to remember where we are. I think we were, like, going back. I think we're going to Agrabah.
Yeah, I think Agrabah's next, because I did name the stream Aladdin, Deez, Nutz. It'll be really awkward if we end up somewhere else.
Yeah, true.
But I completed the Colosseum.
Well, for now.
Yeah, for now.
There will always be more. The Phil Cup.
Phil Cup. Now we go to what we're assuming is Agrabah.
I think it is, yeah.
Because I think Monstro is after Agrabah, isn't it?
It is, but Monstro is also sort of it's not really random, but it's like when you fly from Agrabah or fly to one of the other worlds, Monstro is sort of triggered. Which is actually why Monstro is kind of annoying, because if you leave Monstro...
Leave Agrabah.
No, but if you, like, when you do Monstro, if you leave Monstro, to, like, go, like, midway through the level, like, you think, oh, fuck this, I'm gonna go grind somewhere else. And you go back, it can be an arsehole to get him to respawn.
Ah!
At least in my experience. Now we're just bullet hell.
Yeah, now it's annoying. Fine, I don't care about the score, I just need to dodge shit.
Dodge!
Really? That's really all it
You should have released another trailer for Sparking Zero.
Yes, I did.
Basically just confirming more characters we already kind of knew had to be in.
To be fair, having them kind of be, like, unceremonious and just, like, being thrown in like that is pretty good. It's a good way to do it, I think. I do like that we're getting, Future Gohan this time without an arm, because the old games actually never did him without an arm.
Yeah, because they couldn't, because of the way the models were rigged.
Yeah. So it's kind of cool to see that.
Actually, I think maybe the Wii version might have actually done it.
No.
Or Tenkaichi 3.
Nope. There is no version with it. A lot of people thought there was, but I was watching a video, like, about, like, you know, like, various, like, secrets in Dragon Ball games, and,
oh yeah, that guy.
They checked all the versions of Tenkaichi. There is no version of Tenkaichi with a missing arm.
I don't think actually Froze might have been the reason why they did it.
Or at least an official version. There is a mod that gives him one arm, but there isn't like an official version.
I wonder if Froze were the reason for it, because I'm pretty sure some of the throws require grabbing people by the arm. Also, did you see we've got a trailer for Akuma, and I'm like, oh good, another game for Akuma to be broken in.
The Heartless are searching for it now.
It's been a hot minute since we've had a game where Akuma was broken on release.
Good. He deserves it.
I don't know if he actually is going to be broken on release. So I've not really followed 6 too much at the moment, but
I don't. 6 usually doesn't have their characters busted when they come on the scene. That's a Namco favorite, though.
Akuma's always busted.
You said you
Not
had
really. He's
things
more of a
under
glass
control.
cannon.
Well, yeah, but he's always... I'm pretty sure every game he's been strong, and then more recent games he'll get nerfed into being maybe more manageable, but even then he's still, like,
Not
out of the
really.
gate. In Street Fighter 4 he was incredible.
He wasn't.
This world will be ours when we
Pretty
find
sure he was.
the key.
No.
Or at least not. In Street Fighter 5 he was
We
definitely
need
strong.
all 7 princesses of heart to open the
Yeah, he
final
was.
door.
Kage was.
Any fewer is useless.
Kage's not in Street Fighter 5.
Yes, he is.
Well, if the princess is
Kage
that
is what they
important,
called
we'll find
Evil Ryu in
her.
that game.
Find Jasmine.
I thought Kage was only
and
Street
bring
Fighter 4.
her to me.
No, Kage was not in Street Fighter 4. Evil Ryu was. They're the same thing, pretty much,
Don't
but
steep yourself in darkness too
different
long.
name. Because it's their way to have Evil Ryu, even though Ryu can't really have Evil Ryu anymore.
I mean, even with Kage, even if with Kage being added, or that doesn't detract from Akuma being strong on release, which I'm pretty sure he was.
He wasn't.
I feel like he was, but
Also, I learned that, I ended up looking this up. So, Leroy was only dominant in 1 tournament. Of, 7. Mega 7.
oh,
Yeah, it was only 1 year where there was, like...
Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello? Right?
hello, are you back now?
Yeah, I heard you fine the entire time.
Oh, I couldn't hear you.
That's weird.
That is weird. I'm gonna pause the stream for a bit. I'll open it if we need it.
Anyway, as I was saying, so Leroy Smith only actually dominated 1 of the years of Evo.
Yeah, because he got pretty nerfed after that.
There wasn't any character who did that again after that. There were characters who were considered really good, like Kunimitsu 2 was, but it wasn't like the top 8 wasn't just Kunimitsu and then Kunimitsu and then Kunimitsu.
I can't think of many other games where it was as bad, where at top level, sure, you might have characters who are overrepresented, but it's never been, like, as bad as, yeah, basically everybody at the top level feels like they have to play this character, and if they're not playing that character, it's purely out of spite.
Melee.
No, Melee's got quite a diverse, Melee has way more, like, characters than just like one.
Now.
Even, like, no, because, like, even for years,
No.
Melee's had... Yeah, it has.
Nope. Nowadays.
Yes, it has.
No.
Yeah, even before, before there were other characters who were considered top tier.
Were you playing Fox back in 2008? No. Fuck off.
One of the fucking best players was playing Princess Peach.
They still are around, but that wasn't back then.
They are playing Peach now. Nobody plays Peach now. The H-Box was playing Jigglypuff for years.
Yeah, but there's still other people other than Leroy Smith. By that same logic, I'm still right.
In the top 8 of a tournament, it wasn't.
Yes, in the top 8 of Evo. I literally looked at this the other day. You know, there was actually only 3 years of Tekken 7 where Dragunov was not on the top 8.
Because everyone just plays Dragunov. Always.
There was only,
He's like,
only 3 years.
I think
when
he is
didn't make it.
actually the most picked character in Tekken.
There's a high, if you're playing online, there's a high chance you're gonna fight Dragunov. I have fought so many fucking Dragunovs. And more so now that Evo Japan concluded with Tekken 8, where the final fight was between Dragunov and Lily.
I'm pretty sure if you could break characters down by sheer pick rate, Dragunov would be number 1. Across, like, 7 and 8.
He's high. Oh, between 7 and 8, maybe? I know he's high. He's very high. I don't remember what the character usage... Because Tekken releases the character usage from time to time. I know he's always... Him and Reina are really high. I know that. At least last I looked at one. I haven't looked at it in a bit. Oh, shit. But yeah, no, Reina and Dragunov are pretty high in 8. I've joked that I know there was one Asuka, despite her sort of being very low, that was in the that participated in Evo. They didn't get far, but they were in it. There wasn't really any Junes or Azucenas, despite the reputation as 2 characters ended up having. I know there's a bunch of balances that are coming out next week. I know Dragunov's getting nerfed. I know June and Azucena are getting nerfed. I know Asuka and Kuma are getting buffed. A lot of Asuka's buffs are pretty much, yeah, we realize that her specific mechanics, like her little gimmicks, as each character has like a little gimmick going on, aren't actually working consistently. So a lot of her buff is making her shit actually fucking work.
I mean, it's pretty standard for fighting game characters with with intended combos and text to just not have the data to make those actually work.
I mean, like I said before, one of the advantages that every Tekken before this one had is that Tekken, every Tekken before this one had the advantage of they were played on in the arcades for like a couple of years before they came to console. So a lot of like a lot of like little shit was already worked out by the time that people like us got our hands on the game. Like a lot of the weird shit that would happen back in the early arcade builds. But
Who's there?
it's
Hello?
But yeah, so like a lot of it's still like we're in that phase that like the arcade players had that we just aren't used to as console players. We're still in the teething phase. Oh yeah, Eddie's being nerfed too. Surprise, because there's gonna be a new DLC character coming out in like a month or two.
Man,
Gotta put him back to bring him down to normal, and then make Lydia broken.
I mean, it's how you normally have to do these things.
It's normally how Namco does it.
Where might I find this street rat?
Or release the strong things, and then you can nerf the previous strong thing to guarantee the strong thing is the strongest thing.
There were a couple of Eddies at Evo, but I know none of them took the crown.
Do you see?
There were a lot of
Jasmine,
fangs.
run!
A lot of fangs. There were like 9 of them.
Ah, the boy who holds the key.
He's the the Chinese martial arts guy.
Yeah, I know. It's just when you say that, I keep thinking of. I was thinking of Fang from Street Fighter 5, who I always have a slight soft spot for because he's so fucking awful.
I'm kind of sad that we'll probably never see him again because he is basically he's literally dead.
And also they were like. Also, they were like, so here's Fang, he's dead, so now here's Fang with tits.
Yeah. I'm glad that she is also completely insane.
That's fine, but is she borderline unplayable apart from that one guy?
Actually, actually, I think she's considered, at least last I looked, she was considered fairly weak.
But I mean, literally the worst character in the game. Because, man, the fucking story of Mono and Fang is great. It's one of those, pure, actual, heartwarming underdog stories.
Yeah, I'm not
really
sure.
Alright, so basically Mono is a player from... can't remember which... It's a South American country. I can't remember which one, and I feel bad, but, yeah, he was a solo Fang player. Or main. He went to a... he did pretty well in tournaments considering he was playing a deliberately awful an awful character. But I have 2 favourite stories. One is unfortunately him getting beat, and the other one is fortunately him beating CM Punk. Which is always fun.
It is
And
always
this was
fun.
him going. And that was him going full tryhard because they'd met in bracket before, and he'd kind of fucked around, picked. I can't remember who it was he picked. I think it was Colin. It wasn't a bad character. It was a character. Oh wait, no, it was. I think it was Vega. Assassin, I should say.
I know.
Anyway, he just kind of fucked around. He took the loss, and then crawled his way through losers brackets. Punk, he's good. And then it gets to finals, and then like he stops like fucking around. He picks Karin. It's all dog shit. It's all annoying. Takes in
Karin, so of course.
Bracket reset, and then Mono being the hometown hero fucking takes it. And then the other story is he played in a like a Red Bull sponsored tournament, which was like invitational only. And him and another player, Brian F, who was playing boxer, or in near the end of the round, low life, or both low life. Brian F misreads what he thinks Mono's gonna do, because he thinks Mono's gonna go on. He thinks Mono's gonna attack, so he wants to back away. But Mono tries to actually V-dash back. I think it's V-dash backwards. But a misinput, or because of like input buffering from Brian, changed what he thought was going to be a dash back into a dragon punch, which caught Fung mid dash, and closed out the game. And it looked like to everyone, it looked like the hardest soul read of all. The kind of read that like you just accept that, man, that guy had my number. And one of the commentators is just screaming at him, saying, "You did that. You're a bad man. You're a bad man. How could you do that?" And then he's just like, "It was an accident." Yeah.
Great.
I need to do that. Profit input's always fun. Yay. But yeah, that's like. I think that second one is my favourite, Street Fighter 5. Or my favourite moment in Street Fighter 5, because every other time it's like, yep, they sure did play footsies for like
the entire
2
game.
minutes. For 2 minutes, and then one guy got a combo.
Yeah, Street Fighter 5 is such a boring fucking game to play and watch.
It's basically like I said, you sit there, you guard, you poke. Oh, found my opening. Touch of death time, or if not full on touch of death, it's as close as you get.
Yeah, it's just.
And then some characters just get to be easy mode.
You get like Minat's whole bit was basically her strategy is essentially the shonen protagonist strategy. Get your fucking ass kicked for the entire match. Get all of your stuff turned on, and then fucking put them in a touch of death and win.
Oh yeah, comeback mechanics. Another Brian F anecdote, when he decided he was at the sort of last 2 years of Street Fighter 5, he was going to play Oro. And he said the hardest thing about picking up Oro was after playing Balrog so long, he wasn't used to having bad matchups. Which is, fair.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, he's a good content creator. When I'm in an actual fighting game mood, he's one of the ones I actually watch. Not to pimp out other people, but absolutely yeah, to pimp out other people. You definitely don't need us. So there's still rumours floating around of oh my god, a Kingdom Hearts movie? Question mark, exclamation mark,
Yeah,
question mark. But
I haven't seen that more and more.
Don't believe. Do not believe until they basically come until we get a trailer, and even then, because did you know that Wile E. Coyote movie got cancelled again?
Again?
Yeah. So so it got cancelled, and then everyone was like, well, why should we work with Warner Brothers because you cancel all your movies? And then the Warner Brothers were like, actually, okay, it's not cancelled, guys. We were just kidding. And then stealthily they were like, haha, joke's on you fuckers, we've cancelled it a second time.
That'll teach you for trusting us for 2 seconds.
So, yeah, even when you get a trailer in today's world, it's like until it's in the theater or on Disney Plus, I do not believe. Do not believe.
Okay, I do not believe you.
Don't believe his lies. But also, like, I would love. Also, if it does happen, I think the most important question is who's doing it. Because if it's like just a pure okay, Disney's doing it, I'm like, absolutely not, no fucking way. That will be a massive shit show. Disney don't get Kingdom Hearts.
Disney doesn't get their own shit anymore. Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, but I feel like the problem is with Kingdom, like we've said Kingdom. I mean, everybody says Kingdom Hearts is that kind of property that shouldn't exist because it's like, who the fuck would put Disney and Final Fantasy characters together?
Yeah, we talked about
Like,
that before.
There is like so much of this game or this franchise that shouldn't work and does and gets away with so much with stupid bullshit for. I mean, we talked about it. Various reasons. It can get by on charm. It gets by on pure goodwill. Sometimes you just want to see what batshit insanity they're going to pull out this time.
Yeah, and that's honestly the most fun part about it. Is just what dumb shit they're gonna do.
But the problem is, there's so much of that has to come from Nomura. He is a true auteur in that sense. There are very few people, I think, who could really do Nomura justice other than Nomura, you know? It's like Kojima, like him or dislike him or whatever, he has a very distinctive style. You know it's a Kojima. You know when you're playing it the difference between a Kojima property
and anything else,
and it's something else.
I mean, like I said, I personally think, even though I personally think like Metal Gear Rising understands the appeal of Metal Gear more than Kojima does. At the same time, you can tell it's not a Kojima game.
Yeah, because it's fun. I said it. But that's my point. There is a definite feel and a style to these particular creators, and it's a lot more noticeable in like Japanese game development because game directors generally have directors and certain individuals have a lot more control and influence over specific styles. Like obviously in the West, you know, you do sometimes get people who can stand out, but most of the time, any bit of creativity and uniqueness gets stamped out by the corporate suits and the big wigs by saying, no, but you need to put in a useless multiplayer.
Multiplayer.
Just color it. This. See, here's your problem, right?
Hey, to be fair, it's not all. Hey, to be fair, it's not all Western studios. Square Enix also likes to do that.
Oh, I'm not disputing that. I'm not saying it's studios in general. I'm just saying the problem is that you do not have distinctly unique creative visions in Western studios.
At least like in AAA.
Yeah. We're talking mainstream. I'm not talking like indies. Indies obviously. Indies, it's like, well, of course you have a distinct unification because it's usually like one guy.
Exactly.
You can't really have like a homogenization of styles if there's only the one style.
The one dude, it's his style, and that's all. That's what you're getting. Take it or leave it.
But you can definitely see where it becomes when it's not there. Like comparing Amnesia 1 to Amnesia 2, and Amnesia's not even a game series I'm that super big on, but it is shocking how much the quality dips when the original creatives aren't involved.
Yeah.
Because they handed it off to a different studio.
I'm gonna find this one fucking keyhole. I keep just like looping back and forth. I keep just looping.
Alright, I'm gonna resume the stream.
I need to find one of the keyholes. That one specifically. I found the one in the Aladdin's house. I found the one that was like right over there.
Have you gone to that one in front of you now?
Well, this one I can't get into. I need a key.
No, like behind. Okay, so behind that one there, or behind you, there's the awnings. Have you tried jumping over to them?
You mean over this way?
Yeah.
There's no keyhole there.
Oh, that's Aladdin's
There was a
house.
chest there, and Aladdin's house is like right here. This is Aladdin's house.
Can't remember. This would be where it'd be really useful to have Saber if he was
He's
in
never
the call,
around
even
when
though
you
he's.
need him.
I mean, he's literally online right now.
He's never around when you need him,
Yeah.
bastard. Wow.
You can't get to that one. You said. Actually, I feel like. I'm trying to think.
There's the one in Aladdin's house, and there's the one I'll walk back to it real quick. The one that was over here is I already hit. Right there, I already got that one.
I think you might actually have to go back to Aladdin's house because I think there's one you can only get to by jumping from.
Let me go back to Aladdin's house. Yep.
Street rat scoundrel. Take that.
It's just a little snack, guys. You about jumping here?
Yeah, so I think if you jump out through the main window, I think
No,
that's
you
how
just,
you...
you just end up here. I did that earlier. Because it's the same, because that'll take you there, and also going down this pole will take you there as well. Then there's a back area here, it's the plaza, which is, you know, right here.
Oh, do you have to jump across those, like, those to get to that? Is that not where you do it?
Just kill these guys with the falling.
Oh. Because then I think you jump on those, crates.
There's no, well, I can jump there, but there's nothing there.
If it's back in the plaza, then go back from there. Go back from where you are because there might be a way. I think there's. You might have to jump from. I think what I'm thinking of is like that jump. No, the back through the doorway. Yeah.
Well,
Sorry,
there,
I know there's a
I
delay.
went to those pots before. There was a treasure chest there. They will get your ass in here.
And watch this, but I don't know. I'd memory hold this whole level.
That's only if he shows up.
Yeah. Actually, oh wait, is that the block? Is that doorway there? But below you blocked.
No, that's the. So this is like the start of the level. See?
Oh no, I meant that one there that is blocked. Not one in the storeroom, is there? Yeah, there's like
Oh
one
god, I
of the
didn't even
rooms
fucking notice this door.
Yeah, look it up. Yeah, I'm sure the final mix walkthrough will do.
Let me save real quick.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know where the. I know I'm gonna feel like the biggest idiot in the world once it like is in front of me.
you freed the carpet, right?
Yes. Up there, I freed the carpet. I got the keyhole.
Yeah, I've actually. Try going towards the desert.
You mean like?
Yeah, back through the
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, carpet.
Right. Okay, I see where we were going wrong now.
Oh,
I thought we
we have to do this
have
first.
to do. Yeah, we have to do this because that's how you get to the. Because this is how you get
Cave of
Aladdin's
Wonder.
pipe member, and that's. Well, no, that's still later. But this is how you get Aladdin's the pipe member. It also opens up extra level parts of the level.
Hmm.
Because the bit you were trying to get into is where you fight like the mini boss of the stage.
Yeah, I see what, but like, you can see how that confuses considering like usually going back
Yeah.
that way doesn't really.
So, well, what happens is when you free carpet, there's a text box that pops up that says, "Ha, he flew towards the desert." But if you were talking to me, you might have missed
Yeah,
that.
I missed that definitely.
That's probably what it is. It's fine.
Yeah, whatever. We're there
Right,
now.
let's fight these slightly questionable Heartless.
Only slightly.
Well, I won't tell if you won't. They're probably more socially acceptable than RE5.
God, yeah.
Can't wait for RE5 make.
Oh boy.
It's a joke, I can wait.
I know that that's what they're gonna do next, even though I'm fucking mad about it. Come on.
Yeah, but they got to so they can get to RE6 make. And then RE7 make Dan.
No. We don't need those.
And then we'll be on we'll be on Remake 1, Remake...
The remake it.
Yeah, we will be able to go forever just remaking the same games over and over and over again.
But we will not touch Zero or Code Veronica.
Genie, get rid of these guys.
There's not enough Chris or Leon or Jill.
There isn't enough Jill, to be fair.
Wish number 1.
There is plenty of Jill.
Not enough.
Like as a person who's a fan of like Claire and Rebecca, every time people are like, "Oh, we need more Jill," I feel I'm just sitting there just watching them like the fucking
Thanks,
Patrick
Sora.
meme.
Aladdin.
More so when anyone's like, "Man, we need a party,
Same old
a
stuff.
cast like this," and it's like
Hunting
Ada,
legendary treasure.
Leon, Chris,
Just paid a visit to
and
the
Jill,
Cave
and I'm
of
like, "You mean
Wonders.
the ones who are usually in the
I
game?
found that magic
The ones
card.
who are
Also,
almost
to
always
be-
there?"
Also, to be fair, people complaining,
Legend
man, we need
that
more
whoever
Jill
holds
in
the
recent
lamp
years have
can
been, like,
summon
fairly
it.
justified, because outside of only being a glorified boss, a glorified cameo in RE5, she hadn't been seen since RE3. Yeah, she's in Revelations, but Claire's also in Revelations too.
Patience, my fine feathered friend.
So, I would say that
And she also had the remake.
until
They both had the remake.
A 3-wish.
But,
Yeah.
but Leon and Chris could fucking take a
Lucky
fucking
winner made his
decade
first
break.
wish.
I mean, yeah.
Can we agree
yeah,
to
I
that
mean,
at the very least?
I mean, yeah, Chris Redfield was wiped from existence. It would just be a tangibly better world, but, you know.
And
Well, my
also,
point
also,
is
you know who
that-
else who should also never show up again? Fucking Ethan Winters. No, he's not actually dead.
How about making me a fabulous
I don't believe
Ryan.
Gumby is actually fucking dead.
Money, royalty, fame.
Also, hello, Dan
Dynamite.
Castellaneta.
Okay, you
Yes.
asked for it. 100
God,
servants,
I'm amazed they
100
actually got him
loaded
for
with
got
gold.
him for
Just
this
hit the button,
game.
I'll deliver it in 30 minutes or
Because
less
this
for your
is
meal.
not height of Simpsons
Hey,
popularity,
I'll
obviously,
have a
but this
cappuccino.
is height of,
No,
yeah, the
thanks.
Simpsons actors
Okay.
are basically screwed because they can only be in Simpsons now.
Because of how much money they make off of it.
Well, yeah, well, that's the problem, is that because of the way, because of the contracts they managed to negotiate, because it's the biggest thing Fox had,
And
or ever had,
never fall for a guy like me.
it kind of made the entire industry really terrified of
She's in trouble, Aladdin.
using
What?
VAs
Well, come on,
using
let's get
certain VAs, or well, using VAs for too long. Because well, what if we have to then pay them like ridiculous wages? And I'm not faulting the cast for doing it. It's like, yeah, you bleed that
exactly.
Australian fucker for all he's worth.
Yeah, no, I don't blame the actors at all. I would do
But
it.
then it's like, yeah. But it's like, yeah, you then also have to keep in mind it did cause a tangible change in the industry and how it saw voice actors.
I guess you don't get out
Yeah.
much, huh?
Which is also at a time when, you know, doing non-union, where a lot of people were basically forced to have to do like non-union work anyway to make ends meet because unions were
I'm lucky to see the light of
You know.
day every century or two.
a bit funny about things.
Say, Genie. What
I
if
mean, that's why literally
my last
Robin
wish
Williams
to
could
free
not,
you from the
even though
lamp?
he wanted
What do you
to, he
think?
could not go in the one Ava dub
You do that?
because
Genie,
the
it's
union
a
would
promise.
not allow it, even if he
After
tried
we
going
help
under a
Jasmine.
different name.
Yeah. They'd know. Wouldn't let it happen.
Exactly. Oh, there's the fire breathing variant.
Yeah. Believe it or not, called a fat bandit, which feels like it's insulting someone, but
And obviously
think
we
you
have
have
Aladdin
to-
now.
Yeah, and I think because and this is part of the gimmick is that part of the levels entryways get changed, so now you have to go the other ways to get around. That's how you find like keyholes and things. So you gotta hop up there, yeah, and I think just fight.
Oh yeah, I see. Like certain the things are uncovered now. Like this was covered before.
Yeah, and that's like the gimmick to the level. Or the gimmick to Agrabah.
It makes sense that you don't accidentally sequence break without getting Aladdin.
Also, it just lets you limit, or sounds bad, but it helps you limit or make use of limited space because a lot of the areas have higher ceilings or a lot more verticality.
Yeah.
So obviously, even though you're only going for a few rooms, you can find new ways to implement those rooms because you're coming in from like
I
completely
remember
different heights.
when I played this, like this, and I think Neverland were like my two favorite worlds in this game.
I think this is like kind of peak Kingdom Hearts, or like for this game, the peak sort of level design. Because it is a decently long level, you're following the movie's plot, and the slight differences. You have probably one of the most iconic boss fights of this game.
Also, if I remember, you don't get like it's not like say the Rapunzel one where you get like violently ejected from the plot. Like you're there the entire time.
I think you want to go to Aladdin's house now.
Yeah, that's where I was heading now.
Yeah, I mean, I remember like the fight or like the cutscenes with Genie Jafar being like, or like the images being all over the promotion for this game.
It
So I would
makes
say it's
sense saying
definitely
it's like one of the it's like of the game of the stories in here. It's probably like the biggest one for our age demographic.
Also, it's like the most visibly intimidating boss without you going, wait, why has this kid got dolphin legs suddenly?
Yeah. I keep forgetting that Atlantic is in this fucking game, and I'm not looking forward to that. 'Cause I know that was the one I really didn't like.
Yeah, oh lordy, it's coming.
I think it's coming up right after this one.
No, I think it might be Monstro. It's the one after.
Oh yeah, Monstro. And
Because in this area it should be in this sort of segment it should be Agrabah, then depending on which way you go, you should get eaten by Monstro. Then Atlantic, then if you're going by like the star rating, which is how they, scale which is how they scale the difficulty of the levels, then next up it should be Atlantica, then Neverland. And then Nightmare Before Christmas, and then Neverland is like the last level.
Why am I bringing Nightmare Before Christmas in here?
Probably because it's just handled so weirdly. Because it's like it's kind of one of those things. They capture a really good art style, but then it's also like it's one of those games where you're like not really following.
I remember 2, but I did not remember 1.
That's because 2 includes the Christmas side of Nightmare Before Christmas. And even though you're still not following the plot, because bizarrely the plot's already happened.
Yeah, it's like after the original movie.
So when you in this game, you're playing before the movie happened, and then in the next game you play after the movie happened. I don't think you have to. I guess you do have to go back to the desert. Wait, no, maybe you don't, because you have to fight that stupid centipede boss.
I'm trying to figure out where to go again. I went to Aladdin's house, they mentioned the keyhole thing, and that was about it. Something about 2,000 years. Ow, did you get in here? I'll just go back to the storage room. Aladdin! Okay, that's not gonna work like I thought. Never mind.
So you need to go back to Main Street.
yeah, I gotta jump up to get up there.
Right, so you need to get. I think it's yeah, I think. Yeah, so it's you have to get outside his house, Aladdin's house, because that should be the next entrance we're going for.
Okay, to Aladdin's house. Okay, Main Street, Aladdin's house.
So you don't actually have to go into Aladdin's house. There should be an archway here that was closed and is now open. Not that one.
Neither of these, none of these are open.
I think it's on one of the upper levels. Yeah, just deal with the Heartless.
They're starting to get on my fucking
leave
nerves.
They're not gonna leave you alone. They're just kind of jerks like that.
All right, let me go into Aladdin's house. There's no.
I think you need. Yeah.
Because I'm gonna need the verticality. Because going to Aladdin's house is what lets me go like here. I'm gonna fight the camera a little bit. Is that our?
Oh, is it that?
This one's still. This one's still. Oh,
No, what's about that one down?
The
Did I
Bazaar.
say that one? Yeah.
Ah, yeah, this is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
A bazaar.
the Bazaar. There's something that was the Bazaar was the name. I don't remember what it was from.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it was something we probably shouldn't remember.
Possibly.
It's one of many things, and I know obvious reference that I'm not going to make because Sabo's not here, so it's not as funny. But, you know, representations of the Middle East have always been a little bit
Not good.
questionable, even before 9/11.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, there's a line in the opening in one of the songs for this. Well, not in this, but in Aladdin the movie that's been changed. So, how do you ascribe? So, do you ascribe to the idea that the merchant is the genie?
I like that idea, actually. I don't think.
Because I mean,
it might not be what they were going for, but I do like the idea.
well, I mean, he's also voiced. He is voiced by Robin Williams.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it might even have been a thing in like the
In one of the early like drafts or storyboards.
Yeah.
I think it was in one of them actually. Ah, yeah, there's the old.
I'm gonna check. Oh, okay, yeah. So it was confirmed that he was meant to be the genie, but it got scrapped. But it's mostly notable because obviously he's voiced by Robin Williams. And I assume the idea was, and also he's got the blue robe with the red sash.
Yeah.
And he's got the lamp. And I believe the intention would be they'd reveal at the end of the movie, hey, look, it was the genie all along telling you the story of how he got his groove back.
The genie's new groove.
I mean, arguably is what is what happens.
It is definitely like one of my favorite Disney films, though. But yeah, there is definitely shit when I was watching it that I sit there and go, yeah, that did not age well. Yeah, that did not age well.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's normal. That just happens with movies and TV when you watch older shit. Sometimes, like, I do a double take, though, when something's, like way ahead of its time. Or something that's still relevant today. That always, like, will throw me for a loop. I'm like, huh?
I'm so sorry, Aladdin.
So, and it's worse when it's modern stuff that pulls crap where you're like that, though.
Yeah.
One wish left. You're making this really
Also, they do
easy,
a really
you know?
good job at animating
So
Jafar
sorry,
and
boy.
Genie in
I'm
this.
afraid your second wish has been.
I mean, I don't think there's a single character who's not well animated, considering.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking. I mean, okay, Aladdin,
Sorry, Al.
you're a fucking professional thief, and you get bamboozled by a fucking parrot.
And now,
To be fair, it is
I
Gilbert
bid you
Godfrey.
all farewell. Attack!
Did you get bamboozled by Gilbert Godfrey?
Would you?
No, because as Superman showed, he does get tricked very easily.
Nuts, nuts, nuts.
I'm gonna say that that happened at the Mitch's Pillowick episode of, well, the first Mitch's Pillowick episode. Probably like one of my favorites, maybe top 5 Superman episodes.
I think my favorite thing is that whole mech suit that he wears for like 2 seconds and you never see do anything was specifically because one of the animators wanted a Mixie toy to be made, so he was hoping that they would make the mech as a toy, so he could get a Mixie toy.
Finally.
And I found that really funny.
My favourite bit is just how it ends, where it's like, you know, they do the whole chase through the city.
Yeah,
I'm
yes.
a kryptonite warhead. How are you gonna get me to spell my name backwards twice? And he makes him skywrite it with the missiles contrail.
It's so good.
And also, it's one of those episodes where it's like it highlights, hey, look, Superman's actually pretty smart.
Yeah, which is something that a lot of Superman stories forget.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how a lot of Superman stories forget that Peter's fucking smart.
But I just love that outside of the final conflict, every interaction with Mitch's Pillowick is immediately resolved. Like, he doesn't have a chance to do anything. It's just immediately like, hang on, I need to proofread this article for me. Oh, I'll do it for you. And all of the misspellings spell out Kiltipsism. Or Mitch's Pillowick, whatever.
It's really good.
I've said before, I kind of think, even though Batman the Animated Series is
I think now I
show,
go to the desert. Now they fuck the centipede.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
the Superman
'cause-
animated is probably my favorite of the DCAU stuff.
I think it's the most consistently great. Because, yeah, Batman definitely has higher highs, but also it ran for a lot longer, so it's got a lot of fucking stinkers.
Even some of the early episodes are a little rough too. There's some like rough early episodes as well, in my opinion.
Yeah, and then I've got Batman in my basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got to fight the Cave of Wonders now.
But I know they announced a second season of My Adventures with Superman, and in the trailer we saw Supergirl, so she's being added to the cast.
Unless it's bait.
I hope it's not bait.
It's probably not bait. I still haven't seen season 1 yet. I have a lot of shows I need to catch up on. So if I remember right, this boss is simultaneously annoying, but also hilariously easy to cheese. In the words of Philoctetes, get up on the tiger's back.
Ah! I see.
You gotta wait for him to stop doing this whole shaking thing, but... because there'll be lots of Heartless and, yeah. You know what? Maybe Phil did know something about heroes.
What do you mean?
You know, he gave me the instruction to get up on the Hydra's back, and
Well,
honestly,
that's
it's
in that
advice.
game.
It's advice. Yeah, but it's advice that has served me well.
It served me
Through
well
life.
in most video games, except for that one time in Dragon's Dogma where I decided to do that up to a griffin, and the griffin said, "Oh yeah, well I'm gonna fly away with you on my back. Enjoy running out of stamina and falling to your death, idiot!"
That sounds like a skill issue to me.
It was. I should have jumped up on his back. Or I should have jumped off as soon as I saw it was gonna take off.
Phil wouldn't have fallen. Phil wouldn't have fallen for that.
Phil would have, but Kirk wouldn't have. Kirk would have just lived.
No, Herc definitely would have fallen for it.
But he
It's just
would've lived.
Herc would have got, but he would have got away with it.
Because he's God.
Well, because he's lucky. I mean, we can't say, man, Herc is so smart when in that fucking movie, he sees, I cut off the Hydra's head and 2 more grow in its place. Only one thing to do, better keep swinging.
I want to get back there, kitty cat. Can't
Even
stop
when
me.
Phil's like, for fuck's sake, stop cutting heads off! It's not working! All that time he tells him, use your head, kid, and then he literally headbutts him. Centaur? Yeah, Centaur.
God damn it! He keeps fucking around every time I try to get up here. There we go. Now I'm in.
Now I'm gonna get you.
Oh shit. Fell off. Fell off plus ratio. Oh!
Damn, probably just got ratioed. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
Guess I had important business.
What was it?
I was finishing up the Gundam Scene Watch with that other guy.
That's not important.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh,
it
no,
was. We
you had-
watched the finale.
Was it any different this time?
It was for him because he didn't know that the characters that died were gonna die, and he was surprised.
Did you tell him that they actually didn't die, though?
No, I didn't tell him that part yet. Well, one of them actually did die, so you know, he developed an irrational hate on for Kira's original girlfriend and was requesting her death.
Irrational.
Isn't that like most of the
Nobody
fan base?
Nobody likes Flay.
I have met
I know
one
nobody-
person.
I know nobody likes Flay, but I feel like every time like her face appeared on screen, he's like, kill her.
I don't like Flay.
I've met
Yeah, I mean,
one
nobody
person
likes
who
Flay.
likes. I've met one.
He's like, he developed an irrational hatred. Also, Sabo, nobody likes Flay. That'd be ridiculous to like Flay.
Yeah. I mean, he did say he felt a little bad for her when he died, which was I was like, oh.
I didn't.
But it was just funny because when the guy took a shot at her and he's like, wow, that guy's a dick. And then he took a second shot at her and killed her, and I was like, yes he was, and that was like ridiculous timing right there.
Oh, that guy's a dick. He's doing exactly what I wanted him to do.
He also really hated the second half Evil Gundam pilots, which he called the boy band.
I mean,
Isn't that like the entire
understandable.
show?
No, there's like, when they get like the other Evil Gundam pilots after they've exhausted all the first batch of Evil Gundam pilots, they're like actually just there for the sake of we've got to have something so we can justify Diaka joining.
Yeah, it's like we have to have
Everybody
someone
loves-
for Kira to shoot at.
Everybody loves Diaka.
Everybody loves
And
Diarca, and there's nobody else left on the
I
other
forget
side.
the other. I forget the other guy.
Isaac.
Yeah, it was Isaac.
And
Did
Nickel,
you-
he died.
You
He was
you
16,
can't have
he
Nickel.
loved the piano. No, Nickel was like the one guy who would have been happy to side with Kira from the start, and he died.
And I will never get to hear his piano recital.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man.
So yeah, the second half Evil Gundam characters are literally just like, kill! I hate everyone.
We have no personality, so people won't feel bad when we die.
We have no personalities.
It's like-
we take drugs to get even more crazy in battle, and we shoot at each other because we don't like each other.
It's like a whole squad of 4s.
But there's one
so
guy
it's
who
like 4, but without the nuance.
yeah.
Yeah. And then they do that. And then they do that anyway. In the next one.
And then,
don't
there's
go up
just
there,
and
boulders.
then one of them has like
I like you say that
Has-
like as I'm getting hit by a boulder.
I mean,
well, no,
string
we
play.
see the thing is one of these three is like immune to all ranged weaponry, which basically means they can't really do anything to him. And most of the fights is just him like laughing off everything while the other guy shoots him.
Just fucking stab him. They've got swords.
Yeah, it took them like 10 episodes, so they'd be like, maybe we should just stab him. And then they do,
It
and
was
then he dies.
proper like
And then
being
the other-
guarded Aladdin. Watch out, he's got a sword! Hold on, you
We
idiots,
all
we've all
have
got
swords!
sword!
Yeah.
That's still like my
And-
favorite fucking scene in any movie.
I love that in the.
And then he really liked Moo, and he was sad when he died. And I was like, I didn't tell him that he didn't actually die yet.
He did not die in lava.
No, he didn't. No, he did not die in getting hit by an antimatter blast.
No. It's okay.
Somehow.
Oh,
He survived.
as if other characters.
Kira hadn't. Kira.
He literally like was right next to his fucking Gundam exploded. In fact, he was inside his Gundam as it exploded, and he's still like, "Wow, that would have been really dangerous."
He saw
It's a
Hero
good
do
thing
that.
I didn't.
He saw Hero do that and was like, "I want to do it too."
I mean, Hero jumped or fell off of his mech before it exploded. Kira was still in it.
Oh, never
He
mind.
was still in it.
I forgot that
He was still
I
in
forgot
it.
Hero
And it blew up,
jumped.
and he was just like, yeah, I'm okay.
Wow, that was really dangerous.
He's like, no, literally, he's like, wow, that was a minor inconvenience.
It's amazing nobody died.
That was a minor inconvenience. My Gundam was destroyed, but good thing I have a better one all ready to go.
Good thing I got the upgrade.
Good thing War Criminal Lacus Klein's here.
Stop playing!
I was gonna
Deploy
say
the
though,
entire military force.
the one scene I've seen in the movie of Shin's improbable survival is like more ridiculous than anything any other character has done. So people can't really complain about him anymore. And by that I mean his mobile suit just explodes in the usual like puff of smoke. And he just jumps out of the explosion using his seatbelt as a hang glider.
Still somehow less ridiculous than Kira.
I don't know. I mean, even Kira didn't do anything like that. At least Kira had to be actually in the suit and like wait for it to come to a stop. He didn't just bail out in midair.
You know what
He's
though?
like, "I'm
Kira wanted to do it, and isn't that bad enough?
Yeah, maybe.
I would have let
Anyway.
done if they let him.
Anyway, we talked about Aladdin now.
I fell.
What about Aladdin?
No, we're just in Aladdin world.
Oh,
I am inside the Cave of Wonders.
Yeah.
oh right. That's right. You're playing Kingdom Hearts. I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm not
I did-
actually watching the stream. I'm not actually watching the stream yet. I just came in.
Came in to brag about watching Seed.
I was very happy that somebody finally wanted to watch Seed with me.
You never asked me if I wanted to watch Seed with you.
Yes, I did several times, and you were like, "No, not in a million years. Fuck off."
I choose not to remember that.
Hey, you never asked me.
I mean,
Wow.
I knew
That
I
one.
mean, because that one was obvious. Considering every time Seed comes up, you just read about it irrationally.
You
I
make
was
fun
like,
of
yeah, I
it.
don't think that's an option.
Damn, he's got you.
I would have done it, but it would have turned into Mystery Science Theater.
True.
I mean, we were riffing the hell out of it. But
Then you did.
except he wants to watch the sequel now, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Fuck.
I'm like,
done this deal.
it's bad. It's like I'm riffing with love and amusement here. I won't be that nice to the sequel.
You've done this deal, so why don't you just get him to, you know what, just do the compilation movies.
That was our original plan, but then I was like, but if we don't watch the first couple episodes, at least he's not gonna have any clue who any of the new characters are or why he should care about them.
You shouldn't care about them.
I mean, I know they lose, but he's gonna be like, who is this random guy with the Gundam? Why is he not Kira?
Sounds honestly better.
Fire! Fire!
Yeah, maybe.
Fire!
I mean, you could just say, look, this is Shin. Everybody likes Shin anyway.
This is Shin. This is Shin. Nobody liked Shin until Deno came out.
This is shit. Nobody likes him, but he also has the best girl who never appears.
Wait, who is he? Who is he in Deno?
He's Ryutaros.
Oh, he's Ryutaros. Damn.
He's
What a
Ryutaros,
blow-up.
and then post that. Now all of a sudden everyone likes Shin because everyone likes the voice actor now. Because when he actually did Shin, he was a rookie that nobody cared about, and then he was in Deno and everyone liked him. So now they like Shin by proxy.
It'd be like that.
Plays Shin. He plays Shin. I sleep. He plays Ryutaros.
Real
Popping
shit.
off. Yeah. Hey man, everybody loves Ryutaros. He dances.
He dances.
That's
he
it.
shoots things.
That's it. I mean, you don't say much. He dances.
He dances. He shoots things badly with bad aim.
You don't need to have aim if you just shoot enough.
True.
He screws things up for a lot of characters half the time.
Yeah,
I mean,
but he's fun.
no. Let's be fair. Which of the four Imogen don't screw everything up for someone half the time? Oh wait.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think anything will top her though. Like, you know, Rutaro's being like, hey, his sister likes Zeranos. I'm gonna kill him.
I mean, understandable.
You know, I mean, there's inadvertently screwing things up, and then there's just I'm going to kill our other writer because someone else might like him.
Yeah, but he didn't actually do it.
I mean, he tried.
He tried, he didn't do it.
I mean, I guess it's common writer for you. It's like, I mean, everyone's tried to kill everyone, but you know, we didn't actually pull it off. So.
Yeah, think of how many people have tried to kill Decade.
I probably tried to kill him and don't even know it.
Now they might have succeeded because we have Honore Regendo.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, people have actually succeeded in killing him twice. Is it going to stick this time? We don't know.
Well, I mean, as I said, I don't know if you watched the latest episode, they literally say Honore Legendo.
Yeah, I know. I saw. I was like, they did the thing.
They know, they did it. Ladies and gents, we got him. Oh yeah, so what did you
I was gonna say though, I still think that original theory of Decade just being a janitor at his school would have been amazing.
That would be funny.
As just the asshole janitor who walks in and then he's like, hey, what are you doing here? I don't know. Just passing through.
I'm just a passing through janitor, remember that. Poor Decade.
Poor Decade.
Rest in peace.
When we say poor, he got more shows than anyone else did.
I was gonna say, yeah, he probably did more appearances than anyone else.
Like, when you get to the second half of Zeo and you're like, wait a second, this is just Decade!
What? No,
wait a minute, this is just Decade again. The only way it can be more Decade is if Decade actually showed up and was a major character again. Oh, look at that.
And then he was.
And he was.
And you're like, well, okay, I mean, maybe it's not exactly the same. As long as DN does a show, oh god, it's DN. All we needed is one guy to just, all we really needed was just the one guy to be like, Honore Decade.
It's like, hey, Decade, alright, so it's time for your, like, one episode cameo, right? You're gonna go away now.
No.
No.
Nope. I'm here forever. And also, my ride watch is the best ride watch.
And also, I still have my powers, even though you've taken them. Why? Because I'm Decade.
I don't know what.
I think you need a boo to touch the... I think you need to, Oh, that's it. It's not in here. You need to go back, because you need to go to the lower level, because you need a boo to touch crystals so you can move the pillar.
I have to jump down here.
Yes. Or it's like I think there's 2 crystals in the lower level, Sabo, of Cave of Wonders.
Oh yeah, there's one like down there, but I want to see if I can come up here first.
I don't even remember. I haven't played this game in like 10 years.
Didn't I fucking say? Oh, I bet you.
Yeah,
when he comes in,
we were stuck on something. We were like, he probably won't remember.
He will have memory hold this level. I don't think there's anything up. No,
I memory hold a lot of Kingdom Hearts 1.
Shame, it's a good game.
It is a good game, just, you know.
And also, did you hear how do you feel about the rumors that we might be getting a Kingdom Hearts movie of some variety? By the way, you can swim up the waterfalls.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. I get the feeling they're going to screw it up.
Oh, definitely, but you know.
Oh, 100%.
So yeah, you want to get that, you want to examine it, because you need to have Aladdin in your party, which you already do, but a boo needs to touch this, and I don't know if it's this one specifically, but you need it to drop down the pillar that's blocking the way towards the boss fights.
Ooh, treasure chest.
Nice candy.
But yeah,
I guess that's the question we can ask. So, but what would you say is the most iconic boss fight in this game?
I want to say the one with Ensign possessed Riku.
Yeah, fair. I would actually probably say Genie Jafar.
isn't she?
Why?
He's in both. Because I remember just like Genie Jafar being like all over the promotional stuff for this game as a kid.
Oh well, yeah, that's probably because he was like the most iconic Disney villain at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier. For our generation, that the Aladdin was like the big get for our generation.
But I mean, in practice, the Final Fantasy characters became pretty iconic themselves. Or I mean, the Kingdom Hearts characters.
Yeah, but
Yeah, the
none of
Final
them
Fantasy
have like.
characters were all over the marketing too. It's like, hey, it's Cloud. Hey,
At least
Leon.
Cloud's in this game. At least they're in this game as boss fights.
Yeah, that's true.
Meanwhile, in Kingdom Hearts 3,
You know, it's like, hey, look, it's Cloud, and he has a voice, and he's not a little SD model. That's a novelty that will never happen again. City
Yeah.
remake. And then they're like, why do we even need Cloud in Kingdom Hearts 3? He's got enough stuff on his own.
In fact, why are we
wanna
even
see-
putting Final Fantasy characters in here? Let's not do that anymore.
and then they were told they had, and then the fans rebelled, and then they had to by including like one scene of Sid being like, "Man, it sure would be weird if there were no Final Fantasy characters in this game, huh?" It's me, your old pal Sid. Yeah, I was gonna say, even in that fucking DLC, Squall's not in, is he?
No.
No.
I mean, Leon, totally different character.
I assume they stopped having him show up because the whole not Squall, not Leon thing is going to get confusing. I mean, he was pretty much dropped after the first game anyway. He's still called Leon, but like he's just Squall.
I mean, he is Squall. He doesn't act like Squall.
I mean, in the first game, he had like the longer hair and stuff. I'm pretty sure by the end of it, he's just Squall.
He's just Ken. I mean, Squall.
Drop that box down into the water so it's somewhere.
I think you need to drop the box. I'm trying to remember how you do this. So, I think you go back towards the silent shed, but or is there a particular place you drop down from?
Well, there was a door I opened up. I was trying to find.
Yeah, so behind you, or
There's
back
a
to
door.
where you were, there's
yeah.
staircase near you.
Talking about that one, I already touched that.
No. I mean, that's the doorway you opened.
The door I opened was on a platform. Because I touched this, and it opened up
Yeah,
a
you
platform.
touched that. No, yeah, you touched that, but obviously stream delay. What I'm saying is where you were, that like raised platform that you were on before you came down here, that's where the opening that you opened was.
Yeah, that one. I just need to figure out how to get to it.
Have you tried the door down to the side there?
Getting home. Ah!
There you go, that's how you drop it down. Now we can go and do the boss fight. Oh, look at poor dejected Genie.
My first wish, Genie. Show me the key.
He's not happy being a slave.
We are
Would you?
slaves.
Yeah. Depends who you'd be a slave for, I guess.
Really need to waste a wish on that.
No one ever accused Jafar of being smart.
He is not very smart.
Hence why he gets defeated by basically being baited into wishing for his own defeat.
It's true. So that basically opens up the treasure room, right?
Yeah. So you can now head back.
Alright. Oh, it's like right here in the door.
Man, isn't it great that Donald just keeps on using fucking arrow on you whenever you're like not doing anything?
Isn't it? I'm glad he's
Thanks,
using his
Donald.
magic. I'm glad he uses his
As soon
magic
as he gets a bar of MP, he's like, oh no, Sora, you need arrow on you.
It's like a bar of MP.
He's salivating because he can't say this might be a good place to find some ingredients.
He's not allowed to say that yet.
How about you just save that for, you know, Zeta Flare?
No, Dan's not got there yet. I assume not.
No, but we've joked about it so much that, you know.
Push again.
Whee!
Alright, let's do it
I
here.
do like the fight with Genie. Just because I love how he's all, guys, I can't stop myself. Run! I'm gonna hit you.
Let me save the game too before I go in there and have that fight.
I'm
Being
really
attacked
sorry.
Being attacked by Homer Simpson.
Why you little?
Little.
It won't be the first time he's choked a child.
You know, before
Oh,
he got
mace you.
replaced.
Genie just chasing after Sora. I'm gonna mace you good.
Again?
He's more
Good, Sora.
persistent than I expected.
That is completely taken out of context.
I hope there's someone that's done like Sora, why you little with fucking Homer now. I really
Doing
hope.
so may actually prove useful.
If they haven't,
to our-
God, the Kingdom Hearts fan
Sora.
base is not funny.
Wait a second.
Sora,
Are
look
you
me.
Maleficent?
All I need is for you to look me in the eye and say that you
Jafar, let
didn't
Jasmine go.
lose Princess Jasmine. I didn't lose Princess
You
Jasmine.
see,
Why, you little? How dare you look me in the eye and lie like
Somehow
that?
hold the key to opening the door.
God, now I'm just imagining Jafar as the clumsy waiter.
But you fools won't live to see what lies beyond it.
Hey,
Jafar, how do you pronounce chowder?
I
hey,
second
Chowder.
I should do it like, hey, Jafar, I would like to have some chowder.
Genie! No!
Sorry, Al.
I would like to
The
have
one
some
with the
chowder.
lamp calls the shots. I don't have a
Should I have some
choice.
chowder?
There.
It's Chowder. Chowder.
Chowder! Say it right! And then Jafar uses another wish of kill these guys, of breaking the rules of wishes, by the way. You're not supposed to be able to wish to hurt people.
You wish to You'd be surprised what you can live for.
I mean, I wonder how much you can rules lawyer that. What if you just say, I wish this guy was teleported above an active volcano?
No, you can do
It's
that.
like, technically you're not killing him, he's just... It's just gonna...
Jafar does stuff like that in Return of Jafar, where he wishes, he magics the guy like underwater. When he wishes for a sunken treasure, so he wishes him just in the middle of the sea when he's drowning, and then he wastes a wish to bring him back, and he's like, oh, he used 2 wishes.
To be fair, that is animated George Costanza who's doing that too.
They also did. They also did like funny rule lawyer stuff in the actual movie too, where they tricked wishes out of Genie.
They got the one, because then he's like, no more freebies. Because Aladdin's like, well, I mean, what kind of genie can't just get someone out of here? I mean, he'd have to be really weak.
Well, he said he can't wish to be granted more wishes. That doesn't mean he can't be tricked into doing something for free.
See ya.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
You know what?
Well,
You know what else?
that's why I said rules lawyer, because he didn't break the rules by doing that.
I do like the bit in this game where, and I guess mild spoilers for like, 20 minutes later, when Aladdin's like, Genie, could you go and help them find Jasmine? He's like, sorry, Al, I'm through taking orders. But a request from a friend, I could probably do that. And he's maybe the best summon in this game? I don't know. Summons aren't good in this game in general. Actually, I think summons aren't good in any game.
I don't remember ever using the summon, to be honest.
I think Genie in 2 is good.
I mean, people have come up with strategies to make use of every summon to like beat all the super bosses and stuff. So I guess if you go super crazy on the mechanics, they're good. But just use
Yeah, well, actually, That is the thing. I do think Dumbo has utility for Kurt Caesar specifically because I think it fucks with some of his defenses.
So nobody would use Dumbo. Let's not code that right.
I mean, let's not. I mean, to be fair, nobody when they coded Dumbo, they hadn't coded Kurt Caesar's.
That's true.
They even have a name. You know that guy. You know that boss's name because of a contest, right?
Yeah, I know that.
There's just someone's actual name. They're forever immortalized as a boss nobody gives a shit about.
Yeah, some dude named Kurt.
God damn it, Jafar, stand still so I can hit you. Thank you for coming to me, Jafar.
You can't hit what you can't catch. No, in the boss. So here's a question. In the boss fight after this, where you have to fight Genie Jafar, Yago has the lamp. Does that mean Yago is technically Jafar's master?
Yes?
Damn. I mean, oh no.
I'm really sorry about
Yago's sentient. I assume.
Are you saying Gilbert Godfrey is... are you questioning Gilbert Godfrey's sentience?
I mean, he's dead, so yeah, kind of. Look over, look at the corner. Yep, that's Donald, dead and out of mana.
Yeah,
that's Donald.
That's the Donald experience. I don't pay attention to him at all in this game. Honestly, I probably should have had Goofy instead of Donald. He's not even really that great of a deal in this game.
I know animals count differently as people, magic-wise, in some of the episodes of the cartoon. So, yeah, I don't know if he could be a master of a genie or if it's like no, because you're a parrot.
Oh, hi, Afro. Yeah, I did get stuck for a bit, but yeah, we're doing pretty good on the progress.
I mean, the problem is like level-wise, we're actually probably about once we finish this, we're about halfway through. But of course, all the levels just mostly scale in size from Agrabah onwards.
Yeah.
I mean, Agrabah is a pretty big spike in level size. Deep Jungle's not really like a big spike because it's actually quite a small level. It's just really grindy and repetitive.
Yeah.
They had to save room for the treetop sliding bit.
Yeah. Which honestly would have rather been in like. I mean, it wouldn't be because they lost the rights, but it would have been better if that had been in 3, where that could be an actual mechanic. I mean, I guess it isn't in because of flow motion.
Yeah, but Tarzan was well done before then.
Yeah, as I said, they lost the rights by then.
The rights were gone, and even to be fair, people don't really care about
It's one of the few times Disney decided to do a movie based on a property that wasn't, at the time, that wasn't in the public domain. Yeah, see, Yago's got the lamp. Maybe he is actually secretly the master, or his master now. Yago missed the trick.
He really did.
That's okay, Jafar. You're only second rate anyway.
Oh no! Donald got hurt!
Anyway.
Anyway.
Man.
I just parried that rock by accident while trying to beat the crap out of Iago.
Just parry the rock, you genius.
Imagine how frustrating it has to be. Imagine how frustrating it has to be for him. It's like, he wasn't even fucking trying. He just accidentally parried this. I'm so fucking mad!
I mean, of course he's mad. Look at him. He's all red.
True.
He's about to spend like 2 years locked up in a lamp, which admittedly isn't too bad considering what happens to Sora in those 2 years.
Yeah, Sora had it a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one tanky bird.
Yeah, so I was saying to Dad is that next up we've got Monstro, which is probably going to be a long one.
Yeah, which we may or may not finish on stream today.
I mean, we're definitely not finishing it because it's fairly long and there's lots of cutscenes because it's where we get to meet Riku again, see what he's up to.
Well, you can actually kick Monstro midway and come back and finish it later.
Yeah, I know, but I was saying to Dan, it's actually kind of annoying sometimes to get Monstro to respawn. Because you can't, like, even though you've been to the world, you can't actually walk straight back to it. If you want to get Monstro to respawn, you have to, like, fly from a world to another world, and then maybe he'll attack you.
Until you beat him, and then he's just there.
Yeah. But also, after you beat him, there's a whole lot of reasons to go back.
I know when you complete the world, he's just there on the map.
And then probably the one probably the one we're dreading most is Atlantica.
Yeah, I am not looking forward to Atlantica.
Hope you enjoy the swimming controls.
I will not!
You know what? I'd rather have the swimming controls than the freaking music game.
I'd rather have the music
He's
game,
right.
because at least I can just get through it quickly.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not about having pity fun. He's right, you know.
Now I'm gonna end up playing 2 right after this out of spite, just so I can decide which one's worse.
I'm with Saber on this, I'll be honest. It's the rare time I agree with Saber.
I remember not giving a shit about the fucking Mermaid World in 2. I remember being annoyed with it.
The really annoying thing is that I think is that you could just like do it in one shot, but if you go there immediately, like you have to just keep fucking running back because oh no, you got to have Fandaga in order to like I don't know, light the stage or lights or whatever. Oh no, you couldn't possibly get this statue without Magnet. Hey Jasmine. Bye Jasmine.
Goodbye, Jasmine.
You sure we're in this game?
Jasmine? Jasmine!
Kidnapped by that piece of shit Riku. It is kind of funny considering Riku's character throughout the rest of the game, or the franchise, and then in this one he's like immediately like, you know,
The biggest dick.
huh? Maleficent told me I should kidnap this random woman in order to free my friends. I'm sure she could possibly be misleading me. Not Maleficent.
Let me into your body, and I will surely not possess you. Okay, I believe you.
You know, we give Terra a lot of shit, but even he's not as dumb as Riku was in this game.
Yeah,
Hey, Terra didn't want to be possessed. Didn't let him in. He just was like, "I'm coming in, boy, whether you want me to or not."
Yeah, he's like, I'm possessing you whether you like it or not. Whereas Riku's like, sure, possess me.
And hey, even after he got
negative consequences.
And hey, even if after he got possessed, Terra was like, "Oh no, you don't, old man. Not without a fight." Did you ever play Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix? Yeah, why? Oh god. That realization when Terra sees, oh fuck, it's the lingering sentiment. Please tell me he didn't max out the arena so he can't do his stupid laser beam move.
Of course I did.
I mean, it's easier to do on Final Mix, but on the remake or remaster because you don't, because like
God,
the Birth by Sleep.
This carpet control sucks.
Yeah.
They made the arena a lot easier to compensate for there being no online play.
Yeah.
Though I don't know why they couldn't have done online play other than being too lazy.
Too lazy.
Too lazy.
You hit on it. I mean, come on, they re-released like that Final Mix Plus or 1.5 and 2.5 like how many fucking times?
Yeah, and there's still no arena. There's no arena, there's no capes except for that one bit at the end where he randomly generates a cape to make sure he's in continuity with Kingdom Hearts 2.
Well, you know.
I still think it's funny
Well,
how it's just like, yeah, we
hello,
can't
you
take
still
them to
have
another
one
world.
wish left. Look, just say the word. Ask me to find
why?
Jasmine
Yeah,
for
well,
you.
look, look, we all know Donald's an asshole and Goofy just goes along with whatever Donald
For
says.
your
Yeah.
freedom, Genie.
Well, that's their dynamic. Goofy's like, well, my old pal Donald knows what he's talking about. He's not an idiot.
Little did he know.
And it's like, Goofy, you're way smarter than him.
Who isn't smarter than
Deal's a deal,
Donald?
Genie. Now you can go anywhere you want.
Um,
You're your own master.
you know what, Mortimer?
But If you can, it'd be
Ah,
great
cha,
if you could
cha!
go along with them and help Sora find Jasmine.
I love that Mortimer only exists because they
Ariel,
basically
I'm
decided
done
actually
taking
Pete's just a
orders
goofy
from
guy now.
others. But a favor now.
Except in
that's
House of Mouse, where
entirely
he's still
different.
like Mickey's villain.
I guess I could give that a try.
But
After all,
Ah, cha,
we're
cha.
pals, right, Al?
I mean, he does though, right? He's only there so that they don't, so that they have any, so they
Just
can't just
leave
keep
it to
using
me.
Pete as the bad guy for Mickey because Mickey never quite had a true Elmer Fudd type. Although I do always remember these shorts where Mortimer inherited $1 million,
And if Smarmy Vizier could have had him.
which of course was actually like a million deer
Hey, I did my part. I brought the princess, didn't I?
that trampled him.
Jafar was beyond help, consumed by his own hatred.
Quadrillion deer. Oh,
One
dear.
should beware of letting
No,
it
just $1
burn
million
too
bucks.
fiercely.
They wished for $1 million, they got it.
Whoa,
Yeah.
lighten up.
He did, he
As cool as
inherited
they
$1 million
come, okay?
bucks.
By the way, kid.
I wish for $1 million.
got something.
Here you go, pal! Ah!
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be real careful when you do that shit.
We
Because,
had a
you know, if
deal.
you say I wish for $1 million,
You
you're like,
have
oh boy, $1 million! Australian! No! Oh!
$1 million dues.
Yeah, it's
Courage,
worthless!
go to her. Your
It's just the
vessel is
Gravity
waiting.
Falls bit. Wow! This is utterly worthless.
Oh, hey, Hook.
Just remember, this is no pleasure cruise. It won't be a pleasant
Hey,
voyage.
Captain Hook. You know, is Captain Hook a
Why are you
problematic
doing all
character?
this for me?
Probably,
What's
maybe.
the
I don't know.
catch?
I mean, his whole deal is he just wants to murder like a child.
Silly boy.
I'm not even sure why. He just hates Peter Pan. Like, what do actually the pirates do apart from... Like, I know they
Seriously
kidnap
doubt that.
Tiger Lily, but they only do that to lure out Peter Pan.
But lest we forget,
Nothing.
I
They're
kept
specifically
my
complaining in
father.
the beginning of the movie that they're just camped out in Neverland so Hook can pursue his grudge against Peter Pan. He's like, why don't we just go back and start pirating things again?
No!
Why do you hate a child so much?
It's like, maybe instead of picking fights with random children, we should just, go back out to sea and rob people.
Why don't we... Hey, we can go out and loot and pillage, you know. It's working well for Jack Sparrow.
I now have the 3 wishes Keyblade. Keyblade!
I mean, there's literally no reason to not just equip every new Keyblade you
Oh,
get
yeah,
if
yeah,
you're doing
no.
level.
Oh yeah, in this game, you should always get with the regular one. Just always get the new one. Keyblade.
Got him. It's Sora. He's got a new Keyblade. It's just the
Keyblade.
same Sora as before. Yeah, but he's got a new Keyblade.
Keyblade.
Anyway, Aladdin, you stay here and do nothing.
We otherwise it'd be muddling.
I think the closest save point you can use is back in the storage room.
Ah, okay. To escape.
Yeah. So we can go and hang out in the Fail Whale.
Oh hey, look, there's NPCs here now.
Well, because you cleared out all those horrible, horrible monsters who were trying to kill them. And they'll never come back again.
Ever. Don't need to get any of them there muddling, do you? So are you muddling?
I've been kind of thinking about the sort of logic of all the Disney cartoons, and I guess other Who Framed Roger Rabbit rules, all the other
Finally,
cartoons.
I have
that live together.
scammed!
Do you ever think it would be? Do you ever wonder how many of them just think it's fucking weird that Donald Duck doesn't wear pants? I mean, it applies to other characters who aren't wearing clothes too, but you know, well, you've got Goofy who's always dressed, and Mickey wears shorts, but it's more socially acceptable to be shirtless, I feel. And then Donald's just waddling around, letting it all hang out. It's gotta be awkward. Feels like he's wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Oh, torn page from Merlin. I'm not gonna do. If I don't have to, I'm not gonna do food stuff.
I have to do what stuff, sorry?
A Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
If I don't got it, I ain't gonna do it.
I don't think you do. I don't think you get anything good for doing poo in this. Oh, I guess you get orichalcums, but you're probably not going. I think you want the
This one.
lower one, yeah. That's
Do you want to be
Atlantica.
best friends with Pooh Bear?
Oh, it's time for Atlantica.
No, it's not. It's time for the whale.
Please, whale, capture me. Delay the inevitable, I know, but capture me, please.
It all
It's
becomes.
not China, that's why you should play the...
You know what? Compelling arguments. Damn, he's got you. Piss off China, make myself miserable. It is like proper that meme of like the guy who's sweating as he has to press the button.
It's literally that for me. It's like, oh, but
Wait, did you go through the portal?
Yeah.
Oh. Oops.
What?
You're not supposed to go through the portal.
Wait, what? Why?
Because if you go back through the portal, you're just flying back to the jungle.
But that's not the
And
direction I'm
Monstro
pointed at. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but because the portal just takes you back, Monstro. You're not.
Why would it fucking? That
It's a
doesn't.
game from 2002.
That doesn't make sense.
Back to Tarzan World, and you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to
I'll
like
learn
it.
how to speak gorilla.
No,
Eek ook 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 ak.
no.
It means heart.
It does. It means heart. Transcend heart.
Like,
Like, well, that's a really deep thing to come from you, Tarzan, for a guy who doesn't speak English at all.
why is I don't understand why going in the opposite direction has a portal that takes you backwards.
In case you really want to like fly around.
Stupid. You're stupid.
maybe you-
Stop being stupid.
I mean, I think they expected people to like the gummy shit. Not me.
Nobody likes the fucking shit. Other than fucking, I guess, the big man himself.
Jesus?
No. Nomura.
Oh. Jesus?
Oh, Nomura is not Jesus.
Do you want to tell him?
Like, do you want to tell him that?
Yeah, so he can just, thankfully, he can just walk back to Agrabah. Alright.
No, that's not what I wanted.
So, what? Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Did you? Oh, okay. I thought for a second you just picked to fly back the long way. I was like, oh no. We're gonna be here for a while.
Alright, we're back at Agrabah, then we can fly right back. And this time not touch the portal that's facing the wrong direction. The direction I don't want to go for...
Just full on hold left. Or just like hold as far left on the screen, you should avoid the portal. You should.
As soon as I see it, I'll just stay away. And then somehow it like throws a hand and pulls me in.
Oh no, you don't.
And all I hear is eek ook 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 eek ook.
Ook ook eek ook ak.
It means heart!
Learn to speak gorilla, you racist.
I barely know English.
True. Yeah, don't go through that portal.
I avoided it.
Good.
We managed to avoid drowning.
Not quite.
Ow! Monster, please take me away. I don't want to do. I want to delay the inevitable. I don't want to go.
This is the sound of a man who definitely does not want to have finny fun.
I do not want to have finny fun.
You want to have finny fun, Sabo?
Someone's gonna have to sing about it.
That'll be the next game. And at least it can just be done in one sitting, and I don't have to do swim mechanics. It's just QT.
Oh no, you do still have to deal with swim mechanics. How are you going to get over and have to talk to people if you're not using the swim mechanics?
I genuinely don't remember. All I remember is the songs.
Damn, where is this whale?
Kidnapped me
Actually, I
already.
think he spawned. I was gonna say, I think he spawned in like a minute.
You better.
Watch him and just not even appear, and it's like, no, he just got to do
He's like,
Atlantic.
hey, you want me now? I'm just gonna make you go to Atlanta, you fucker. Eat shit.
I guess actually, should we go to should we go to? Is it Nightmare or is it Atlantica that you're supposed to go to first?
Well, I was going by the star ratings.
Okay.
Ow. God, shit. It's not like I'm going to the store anyway.
Yeah, as long as you don't die. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
Time for some mini fun.
Oh! Ah! Is he here? He's
Well,
here!
jump scare.
He's here to save us. More joke goes here.
I mean, I was going to avoid making the joke, making that, so you know, that's on you. You did that, not me.
Yes, I did. Let's get in the whale already.
At least he's not a bonus boss like he is in Birth by Sleep randomly.
I forgot that he was in Birth by Sleep.
Yeah, it's just like this boss. Oh yeah, it's an arena boss, isn't it, Sabo? Because there's no... Because the only Pinocchio actual world is in Dream Drop, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which I don't think Monstro appears in.
No, because that's
really funny.
that's based off of the Pleasure Island part of the game.
Yeah. The part where they have to hastily edit around all of the stuff that's otherwise not for, you know, children. Like kids drinking and smoking and forced child labour.
The rough house.
You know, just like certain other parks that we're not supposed, certain other like, you know, amusement parks that we won't name names, Disney.
Hey, what's Thunder Mountain based off of? Don't worry about it. Where's that rabbit from? Don't worry about it.
No, that's Splash Mountain.
Splash
Thunder
Mountain,
Mountain's
sorry.
a train.
Oh.
Splash Mountain was harmless.
What's that rabbit based off of? Don't worry about it.
I mean, Splash Mountain was harmless. Just the animation, the characters though probably weren't.
That's the joke.
The only thing harmful about Splash Mountain is that it might have reminded some people that Song of the South exists, and even then, I still don't see what the big problem is with Song of the South.
I mean, I'll put it this way. Let's just say the books it's based on not great. Are like as bad.
I know the books that are based off of, but the actual movie is like the former slave is a happy guy. No shit, he's not a slave anymore.
I think it's more the dialect he uses. Anyway, let's get away from Song of the South before we get cancelled.
You know, like Disney should.
Yeah,
Or
What
did.
are you guys doing?
No,
Hey,
Disney was not allowed to be. No, Disney is not allowed to forget that.
I said like they did.
They did.
I didn't say that. I mean, we won't. I mean, no
Wait,
one's letting them
Monstro
forget it.
just
Everybody keeps
swallowed
referencing it.
It existed. It's there forever.
Weather, expect
I mean, if you really want to track it down, you can find it.
Oh,
It's not hard.
heavy showers.
Like Star Wars Holiday Special.
I just go to Japan and ride their Splash Mountain because they're like, we're not changing this.
Yeah, Japan for
I mean,
you.
the ride is still there. I think they just rethemed it.
Pinocchio?
Yeah,
Pinocchio,
change it
where you
to
going? Pinocchio!
I
Come
forget
on,
which.
everybody, after him, quick!
Princess and the Frog.
That was it. That movie that wasn't out when I went to Disney. Do you know what movie they were pimping out when I was at Disney?
Tron.
No, fucking Dinosaur.
Oh,
Right, yeah.
I think that was around the time I was there too. Everyone remembers
2000,
dinosaurs.
2000, baby!
Everyone remembers dinosaurs, right?
Last time I was there, they were pimping out a Sonic life.
To be fair, I can understand why they were so big, because you know, Dinosaur was their first Disney's first full CG in-house movie. You know, not made by another studio that they profiteered off. I think there's some parts of this that you're not supposed to really get to until you have high jump, which I think you get in this.
Probably. Oh, hey, Geppetto.
What have you got there, Pinocchio?
Yeah, Geppetto's also here.
With this,
And after this, he winds up in Traverse Town.
Really?
So at least
Oh
he gets
yeah,
a
he's
happy
like.
ending.
Oh yeah, he's one of the other shops.
it's true.
He doesn't sell anything, but he gets to be there. So it's just so that you know, Geppetto doesn't die miserable. You know, like in the original story.
My goodness.
Yeah, looks like it.
My name is Geppetto.
I don't think he dies miserable in the original movie though. The Disney movie.
No, in the movie, you know, they live more or less happily ever after, and Geppetto gets to have a real boy son. And Pinocchio isn't devoured by the sea like he is in the original story.
In my absence. Well, we've all had quite a journey, right,
So-
Goodbye, Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
I mean, he is a bad kid.
Really is.
What a shithead. Geppetto, you need to spank that kid.
Throw him. Throw Pinocchio.
Give him the cane.
Make him feel fear.
Look, nothing bad ever came out of beating kids, apart from all those serial killers whose origin stories start with. So anyway, my parents beat me when I was a child.
Oh hey, Pinocchio.
What are you doing? Come on,
No.
let's go back.
You know, Geppetto's awfully
No.
worried about you.
I need to become a boss fight.
Pinocchio, stop fooling
He doesn't
around.
become a
This
boss.
is no time for games.
He gets stuck inside a boss fight.
Close enough.
Also, you and Riku can team up.
But Sora, I thought you liked games. Or are you too cool to play them now
There
that
you
you have
go.
the Keyblade?
There he is, he's back.
Riku? What are you doing here?
Just playing with Pinocchio.
You know what I mean. What about Kairi? Did you find her?
Maybe. Catch us, and maybe I'll tell you what I know.
What you know is nothing.
Oh, come on.
I mean, he does know where Kairi's body is, to be fair. And he also knows the bad guys are collecting all those princesses that were also, or those two women we're looking for. Because we only know, because, you know, we are technically supposed to be looking for Alice and Jasmine.
True.
So he actually does know quite a bit. I think you can go Chamber 3 first. Once you go the Ghost Heartless, because we've got to reuse these assets, because we ain't going to be able to use Ghost Heartless in any other world. Also, Donald immediately with the arrow.
Well, he's got to use his MP. He had an MP.
It's the one bar of MP.
Gotta use it. He's burning a hole in his pocket that he doesn't have.
How much MP Zeta Fly costs?
See ya.
God. Donald, Donald's like the meme of this fucking series.
Donald's the meme of Donald's the meme of like Disney as a franchise, let's be honest. He's that character who inexplicably like keeps popping up because, you know, he fought Hitler in World War II.
World War II.
I mean, kind of did. Actually, no, he peaked in Who Framed Roger Rabbit
You're right.
when he almost called Daffy a racial slur.
I called him a mallard.
I choose to interpret that's not what he called him.
Alright,
I think he's actually. I
Chamber
think
2
the
then.
script. I guess it's Chamber 3 then.
Yeah, because we don't have the high jump yet.
Yeah. I think the script actually calls for him to say nitwit.
Ah,
So, which obviously with Donald's particular way of speaking,
it won't sound right.
you get the neh, and then you go, oh no. McDonald's. How could you? Well, it was set in 47. It was a different time. It's more socially acceptable. Fuck.
You would have said things that we don't. You would have said slurs that we don't even know anymore.
I don't want to hear what he called the Chinese characters.
You don't.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain the whole because it's meant to be nitwit, but yeah, that's why.
And then
it's,
there's also that cartoon where he was a Nazi. It was a nightmare.
Yeah, it was a nightmare.
It's fine. It doesn't count if it's a night. It doesn't count if it's in a dream.
He had a nightmare where he was a Nazi factory worker, and like every time somebody tossed him a picture of Hitler in front of him, he had to immediately drop what he was doing and do the salute.
Yeah.
And there was just random Hitler pictures on the assembly line that he had to stop and just.
Yeah, I've seen that short. I actually think I have a fascination with how with World War II shorts that are so fucking terrible.
Wait,
you know why he did it, right?
God.
What, Disney?
I mean, why Disney was doing those shorts, right?
Oh, because he had to.
Yeah, because the U.S. government showed up at his studio like 2 days after Pearl Harbor, telling him that they were going to reconvert it into a factory and ship his guys off to war. And he was basically like, how about you leave us alone so like I can complete Pinocchio and the other stuff I'm working on, and in exchange I'll do propaganda cartoons for free. And they're like,
yep.
Yeah, because they're going to be like, all right, Mr. Disney, we're taking over your place. You're going to be a munitions factory director now.
I think
it's hard to.
That was pretty much what a lot of these studios did so they could keep making shit.
Well, I mean, it's hard to come off as bad propaganda when it's against the Nazis.
Yeah.
They have fucking skulls on their caps.
I mean, there was that one Bugs Bunny short though, the one that I literally cannot say the name of because it's a slur.
Yeah, well.
Like, it's not, I'm not even, like, exaggerating. It is literally a slur. I cannot say it. But I'll just say it's the one where it's Bugs Bunny versus Japan.
I mean, I figured it'd be against Japan, because let's be honest, you can't have a slur against the Germans. It's impossible to offend the Germans.
But, yeah, it's not
It was a different time. It was
Very
a different time.
I mean, there was a law where any English person could walk into Germany, grip any random German and spank them on the street. Okay, that was an exaggeration.
Was it though?
I don't know. That's just what that one guy said.
I mean, if that was a law that existed, it would definitely be the French who could do that, because basically what happened at the end of World War I anyway.
That's what he said. That's what he said. He was going over the sanctions on Germany at the end of World War I, and it was like, and then it's like, and it was written in law that any English person could go into the center of Germany, grab any grain of Germany, and spank them on the street. I may have made that one up, but that's basically what you're doing.
Okay, so you have to understand in the overall context is that World War I shouldn't have happened, because the whole point of the treaty system that they were using was that nobody would ever be stupid enough to actually start a war, because it would just make everyone fight everyone. It would be ridiculous. So anyway, it happened. But also, because there hadn't ever been a war of that scale, nobody had any idea how, like, bad the conflict would be. Everyone expected, oh, it'll be over and done with. You know, wars were won in, like, you know, weeks or months.
Outside of that, yeah, that's outside. I was gonna say, if you're gonna say in general, I would say 100 Years' War.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like at that time, because major countries had never gone to war with each other, they basically just spent all their time warring with indigenous people in other you know, other undeveloped countries, where you know you can have 1,000 people with spears, but we've got guns, so they got complacent. Technology being what it was, they had no idea how.
In the last like European versus European war with like Napoleonic.
Yeah, and Yeah, so technology had evolved pretty rapidly. Nobody expected it to be as bad as it was, and a large chunk of the French countryside was basically rendered completely useless because of the sheer devastation caused by the war.
Yeah.
So from the French perspective, it's, we do not want this to ever happen again, so we will cripple Germany so it can never happen again.
It happened again.
Which is...
I think they're still digging up old shells to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and corpses. Yeah. That's what I say, like, France got absolutely fucked by... and of course, France being an incredibly, like, agricultural-based country, like, having huge, like, field, like, or massive amounts of its fields just basically gone. Was pretty bad for them. And then, yeah, the basic idea was, well, if we punish Germany enough, they'll never do it again, and it will stop other people from trying something like this.
Anyway.
And, of course, that idea has worked out so well that we keep doing it, where we impose incredibly stringent rules, or we allow certain things to happen. Not naming any conflict, because we don't want to start any discussions that we frankly shouldn't be having. But people mismanage. But people refuse to learn from history. Basically, just as people refuse to learn from history and horrendously mismanage the way in which we should respond to.
That's kind of a recurring problem for a long time with people.
Yeah.
I remember being so annoyed when I was a kid because I love history and like being like, oh, why should we learn this? Like to learn from it.
You stop making the same fucking mistake.
You should stop doing this shit.
It'll be different this time.
Yeah, this time even more devastating.
No, it'll be different this time. It'll work when we do it.
The old trickle-down. The old trickle-down economics argument. Maybe this time it will. Maybe this time this completely unproven theory will work. Because you know that's the thing about rich people. They really do like to spend that money. Oh wait, no they don't. It's the opposite. Anyway.
See if I can use that as a platform to get up here. Haha!
You beat the video game.
Come on!
Not even close though.
No, I'm not even close to beating the video game yet.
Still gonna fight Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness.
The Come Guardian. Come Guardian!
Submit!
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 Kind of a shame they couldn't get him his original VA back, or he refused to come back. One of the two.
No, he got blacklisted from Hollywood for a while.
Oh, what did he do?
He was in a movie about the Iraq War that portrayed the U.S. Army in a negative light.
Oh, thought he'd done something like actually, bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not bad.
That was bad.
But it was like,
at the height of the war on terror, that was considered like an unforgivable sin. What? How dare you suggest we're not totally justified in everything we're doing over there?
I'll kill you.
Are you a terrorist?
Good old war crimes.
Same door again. Oopsies.
Oh yeah, you're in Monstro Hell, where it's like, where the fuck do I go?
So I found out the guy that owns a platter shop that I like to go to a lot. His name is Ahmed.
Okay.
And I immediately thought of Jeff Dunham. And I felt bad about it.
I would too.
But every single person I've talked to, he's like, is it bad that I've immediately thought of Jeff Dunham? I'm like, I did the same thing.
Oh no.
You're all terrible.
He's in Monstro Hell.
He's like, Ahmed, where have I heard that before? Jeff Dunham and his puppet. Oh yeah.
I mean, Ahmed is also a fairly common Middle Eastern name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everyone thinks of the freaking terrorist puppet.
I didn't until you said Jeff Dunham.
I just thought of a guy I knew who was called Ahmed. He was a nice guy.
I didn't know any Middle Easterners that weren't named Mohammed.
I mean, yeah, but that's.
And by that I mean there were three.
I mean,
of them
that's
in my
like
school.
saying like I know a lot of white people named John.
No, it's more.
By that,
No,
I mean, there were three of them in my school, and all of them.
No. To be fair, it's one of those things where Muslim men do actually tend to have the name Muhammad. If it's not their first name, it is very likely to be one of their middle names. So that's why a lot of people I know who are called Muhammad
You know what?
don't go
Actually,
by
you
their
know
name.
you better? Smith. That would be more accurate. It's like a white guy named Smith with Smith in their name.
I guess, but it's still like
Because you can have Smith in any 3 slots.
it's like a lot. I do know a lot of people who are called Muhammad and they don't go by their first name precisely because they accept. Yeah, it's pretty confusing. It's confusing for us because my brothers are also called or have Muhammad in their name. So, guy I used to know only went by his middle name, which was Zaki. And also, he was a guy who told me told me that you shouldn't use chloroform on people because it's a distinctive smell. So, you know, don't talk to him much these days.
Oh, is that why you shouldn't use it?
Yeah. People could smell it coming. Okay, so, I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna go and find the walkthrough because I've watched you go. I just need to remember the order of chambers. Need to go from chamber 3 to chamber 2 to chamber 5.
So so chamber 3 first. 3. And then where?
So chamber 3, and then you need to go to chamber 2.
Okay, so chamber 2. So I gotta leave here and go to chamber 2 then.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, chamber 2.
That's chamber. No, you're in chamber what? Oh, no, you're in chamber. Yeah, okay. So from chamber 2, you need to go through to chamber 5.
Okay.
And then to chamber 6.
That's 3. There's no doors are all up here.
So you know that ledge that you keep getting up to. You need to get back up to there.
Okay, so I gotta get back up here. That's gonna require. So
go back to the chamber 3. I'll go back to the previous chamber.
Oh well, this is the only door. 3.
Yeah, so
that's 2 right there. Yeah, that. So do I go through here?
Yeah, try go through there.
Drops from here. There's a door right here. It's chamber 5.
Yeah, so then from 5, you just want to go straight to chamber 6.
6. Avoid these guys. Chamber 6. Yep.
So what you need to do is you need to not fall down the cliff. So near the top of the room, there should be a door that leads back into chamber 5, and there's also a treasure chest with torn pages in them. It's like climb up here. Yeah. And that takes you back into chamber 5, but now you're at upper level. Then you need to run across here straight and just get onto chamber. When you're through to chamber 5, just go through to chamber 4. And then back off.
4. There we go.
Why do you still care about that?
And that's pretty much.
He has all
Okay, no, it's not because we have to fight the boss. We
We
have to fight this boss, and then we have to fight him again.
I don't care about him.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where when I play, I like can tell I could just run straight through to where the boss is, no problem. But it's like when you actually put me on the on the spot, and you're like remembering what is the exact order.
It's muscle memory versus watching.
Yeah.
It's different when you have your hands on it. It's like that with me in a lot of games where I'll remember things better if my hands are on the controller.
I could literally like play through most of this. I could probably play through a significant chunk of this game just like
What are you thinking?
almost blind. I've played Kingdom Hearts 1 a lot. I mean, honestly, I'm even kind of tempted to just go and replay Kingdom Hearts 1 again.
You only seem
It's a good
interested
video
in running
game.
around and showing off that Keyblade these days. Do you even want to save Kairi?
I
Wait,
do.
like, do you even want to save Kairi? I was literally asking you about Kairi like 5 seconds ago, you fucking idiot.
All I've done is ask about Kairi.
Do you want to save her? I literally just, that's like all I keep asking about, you fucking idiot. Do you?
I mean, no one ever accused Riku of being smart. In fact, I'm pretty sure we have accused Riku of exactly the opposite. Being a dum-dum.
You up for this?
No problem. Let's do it.
Oh man, it's always weird when you see like the final mix colours for certain Heartless bosses. Like, I am not used to Parasite Cage being this colourful.
Yeah, me neither, honestly. It's like my memory's like this, alright?
Yeah, I'm like, man, he's like really, he's meant to be dark and purple. He's meant to be like a dark purple, and here he is, just like all bright and colourful. It's also weird that some bosses got like their colours remixed, and I wonder why. Maybe there's like something to do with people having difficulty, or maybe they just wanted to do it for the sake of doing it. I don't know.
Hard to tell.
Maybe it's because, I guess maybe for Parasite Cage it so it doesn't blend into the background as easily as he would in this arena. But then like the next arena where he's actually, you know, a big threat. So I remember Parasite Cage 2 being quite a difficulty bump as well. At least on my first playthrough, which is where a lot of my like memories of how to judge how hard certain bosses are comes from. You know, second and third playthroughs and 5 and 6 playthroughs, you just do what you just already know the broken shit to do.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much any video game. It's kind of like I can nowadays beat Sonic 2 with all emeralds in about like 2.5 hours, give or take.
I'll say maybe the only one it doesn't apply for is Elden Ring, and that's for me for Elden Ring, and that's specifically because like yeah, I know how to beat these bosses, but I knew how to do it with the previous weapons I had or equipment. Oh yeah, Goofy learned cheer.
You know, let me save real quick. Can I go back there?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. Okay, never mind.
So you hop down here. This is where you're gonna get high jump.
Pinocchio! Pinocchio! Please, give
Finally,
me
Sora
back
gets to
my
be that one
son.
white boy who can
Sorry,
jump.
old man. I have some unfinished business with this puppet.
He's no puppet. Pinocchio is my
So, I mean-
little boy.
So Riku's plan
It is
here is to
unusual.
basically
Not many
take
puppets have hearts.
Pinocchio's
I'm not
heart
sure,
to give to
but maybe you can
Kairi
help someone
or
who's
something.
lost
And I'm
theirs.
like, I'm not sure what you were hoping
Are
to
you talking
accomplish
about
here,
Kairi?
Riku.
What do you
It
care
literally
about
would just be Pinocchio in her body, at best.
And I mean, I don't want to kink shame Riku, but I want to kink shame Riku.
I'm gonna do it.
I don't want to do it, but I am. I think that if you talk to Geppetto, there's a chest near him,
Oh yeah, there is.
and then you can open that and you get
Nobody
high
can
jump.
Kink shame, but I'm going to kink shame.
Absolutely, I'm going to kink shame him. So shared abilities don't cost AP; you just equip them.
They're just
They're in shared abilities. Shared.
Oh. There we go. Oh yeah, that's the jump I'm familiar with.
Now we're jumping.
Now we're jump man.
Not glide man yet, though.
Would you like to jump man?
Now that- I'd like to Mega Man, but he doesn't exist anymore.
Not allowed to. Cancelled
Game
by
is hard,
Capcom.
man.
And when was the last Mega Man game?
11.
I mean, I guess. Oh, I guess that's the last new one because I was gonna say. Oh wait, they did do like the Battle Network re-releases.
Yeah, if you count re-releases, then a little bit sooner, but otherwise.
Yes, it's now in re-release hell. We're just going to re-release the games in various collections forever.
The only ones that haven't been re-released yet are like Star Force and Legends.
Legends. But let's be honest, they probably ain't gonna re-release Legends, are they?
Out of fear that people will then ask for Legends 3 again. Like, stop it!
People will smell that Legends content and they'll be like, Legends 3?
And Capcom's like, no! We only make Resident Evil, Street Fighter, and Monster Hunter! And then sometimes we'll let something else slip past the cracks. But not Mega Man!
I mean, Itzno is the only guy in Capcom who can get anything other than those three made. How do we know this? He got DMC 5 and Dragon's Dogma 2 made.
It's true. So we have to hope... I think it also worked on 11.
Gotta check, but I'm not entirely convinced on that one.
Might have. I've been wrong before, though. If he did, I'll laugh my fucking ass off. As I beat a piece of
no.
head.
No, he's not. I mean, I pulled up the credits. I control F. It's no.
I know the Resident Evil 0 director was on that game.
They weren't gonna let him work on anything else after 0, were they? I don't have anything against 0, but Capcom does.
Hey, that's not a Chris Redfield game. Where's Leon Kennedy? We only make games with them in it, and Ethan Winters for some inexplicable fucking reason.
Because RE7 sold well.
It's not good.
I mean, parts were pretty good. It's just, but also, well, actually, no. I think it is a good game, but it's like one of those things. It's such a departure from Resident Evil that, like, I think it's just it shouldn't have been a Resident Evil. Because it's like, I mean, unless you're gonna argue, oh, but you're chased by like a big scary monster. You're being chased by like a invincible monster man, you know, just like X and Nemesis, and it's like, yeah, but that's lots of games. Following on from X and Nemesis. Yeah, just keep jumping. I think they keep spawning.
Yeah.
So anyway, here comes the boss you just fought, but also way harder.
Pinocchio, go, Riku.
A puppet that's lost its heart to the
You remember
heartless.
Parasite Cage? He's back.
Maybe it holds the key to helping Kairi.
In
How about it,
hog
Sora?
form.
Let's join forces to save her.
I guess.
We can
Hog
do it
form.
together.
This is his
What?
final form.
You'd rather fight me? Over a puppet
Rather
that has no
fight
heart?
me? Well, you're being a dick.
Heart or no heart.
Also, you
He
did
still
kidnap
has
a
a
child.
conscience.
This is my true form.
Conscience.
You're a fucking penguin.
You might not hear it, but right now it's loud and clear. And it's
Why
telling
is
me
it when
you're
you
on
said
the
that, I'm
wrong
immediately just
side.
thinking of Crump from the Big Five?
Then you leave me no choice.
I was quoting Final Fantasy VII the 7ing, but yeah,
Yeah, I know, but
I guess that works too.
I'm not
but everyone loves Crump. He's everyone's favorite member of the Big Five. You name a single other member of the Big Five?
I guess I'm okay.
Does that really count as a lie if he thought he was going to die? I don't understand that.
I mean, the rules on lying are not you know, very well established. What about a lie of omission? What about a lie of omission? Does his nose grow then?
I mean, that one's just not even a lie, because he doesn't know.
Come on.
He's not telling a lie.
Man, the Blue Fairy's just maybe a bit whack.
Yeah.
I mean, also, you know, great that nobody ever thought to actually try and teach Pinocchio right from wrong. Only Jiminy Cricket, and I mean, you gonna listen to a fucking cricket about morality?
I wouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. This, like, Cricket rocks up, he's literally dressed like a homeless guy, and he's like, oh yeah, sure, let me live with you rent-free, and I'll totally be your conscience.
Hey man, I'll tell you how it works. Trust me, bro.
Come on. Come on!
Yeah, I do remember Paris like Cage 2 being like this boss that definitely stumped me as a kid. Well, not stumped, but like, he's one of those weird bosses that like, it's not even that he's hard, it's just something about him that just doesn't mesh. And
It's because of the
like, man,
poison damage.
yeah, there's poison damage, which actually this fight might have been nerfed in the in Final Mix.
It might have been, 'cause I remember struggling with it a bit too.
I mean, it's definitely not the hardest fight this game, because that's probably Ice Titan. I know, Sephiroth is technically harder, but like, Sephiroth is also easier to just cheese. Ice Titan,
now
basically...
he's spamming the fucking poison attack.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're kind of, because I mean, I'm pretty sure we're not going to be bigger than that. I'm guessing we're not going to.
No, we'll do that next time.
We'll save that for next time.
Oh, the misery!
Deep freeze!
I guess the difference is I definitely didn't have, I'm pretty sure I didn't have scan for the first time on this fight. Oh, there you go, you've got Leaf Bracer, that's it, game solved.
Leaf Bracer?
Yeah, so you definitely want to equip Leaf Bracer. So Leaf Bracer is an ability in this game, and it's broken. Isn't it, Sabo?
Save up.
Oh, that's what it is.
Because basically what happens is Leaf Bracer makes it so if you would take, like, fatal damage, and you have more than 1 hit point, you go to 1 hit point.
Jeebus.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, that's second chance. Leaf Bracer is the one that makes it so every
like
while you're casting Cure, you're invulnerable.
And her heart was
Taken by the heartless, no doubt.
Sorry, I mixed up.
Tell me,
But it's
what can I
like
do?
second chance plus
There
Leaf
are
Bracer is
7 maidens
basically
of the
like
purest heart.
that's it. That
We
is
call them
the game-winning
princesses
combo.
of heart. Gather them together.
Because like nothing, like this is why I say you can cheese Sephiroth. You can literally just tank through all of Sephiroth's like attacks pretty easily with the Leaf Bracer second chance combo. But yeah, you definitely want to equip Leaf Bracer.
Now,
Oh, I'm gonna do that before I turn off because I'll forget.
The power to control the heartless.
I forgot. It's also very useful for some of the other harder boss fights like Maleficent, because with or Dragon Maleficent, I should say, because her fire breath can can basically end like runs. But thanks to Leaf Bracer, she can't kill you.
Get fucked, idiot.
Stupid.
Stinky.
Bet you she thought Kingdom Hearts was darkness too.
Let me stab you in the heart with my keyblade.
Yeah, it's a light,
Not
unless
really.
it's darkness, and then unless it's light.
Okay.
Everyone knows Kingdom Hearts is light.
Unless
You
it's
silly
dark.
Billy. Kingdom Hearts is like, yeah, right. Oh my darkness.
Oh shit, it is light.
I'm gonna end up watching that video again.
Watch the whole series.
Kingdom Hearts. May I please have some darkness? I've been a good boy.
I think my magic is as good as Donald. Actually, it's way better than Donald's. At least in this game.
I mean, Donald actually probably still has you beat in magic, it's just he's dumb at using it. Oh yeah, so we probably actually do want to go back to Traverse Town, so warp drive back to Traverse Town. Oh, and there's a Coliseum, so... Yeah, I would say warp drive back to Traverse Town, we can hop out, we can equip the skill, save, and then, you know...
Yeah, that way I don't forget to equip it.
It is a pretty important skill.
Oh yeah, the reason I didn't talk about anything else with Kingdom Hearts 3 is I haven't played it since last I streamed.
Yeah, I figured. Because I feel like where you were, you probably would have started to talk about some of the latest level stuff. Because I know you did I know you've done Toy Story.
Wait, stability.
And I think like the next really good world is
There.
Monsters Inc.
Okay,
World.
so let's see. What should I unequip? Remove that. One more to unequip.
Probably get rid of Slapshot. I to be honest, I've played this game so much I still have no idea what Slapshot actually does.
I'll remove that. Get the Leaf Racer. And then, you know what? I'll just rapidly strike enemies ahead of you, occasionally just critical damage. Basically, it's for more crits. Yeah, I got a point.
What it says it. I know what it says it does, but I don't know what it does.
You know what? Berserk.
Sort of...
There we go.
No, your love for him is like a truck.
Berserker!
Ripped guts.
Let me go find a save point. Oh, there's one right in the shop. We just go there.
Yeah. Go hang out with Sid, with your old pal Sid.
Hi, Sydney.
No.
Hey!
No, Sid. No. Sydney's the other girl.
Sydney's not here. Neither is Sydney. Well, Sydney's not born yet when this game came out.
Yeah.
One of those icky girl characters.
Yeah, she might have been. She might have been like a very young baby.
One of those icky girl characters.
When the game came out, because 15 came out when.
You're gonna make me look it up. You're gonna make me look it up.
Now I gotta hold off until you find that before I end the stream. Fuck. God damn it. It's this fucking Sabo guy.
2016.
Ah!
So, see, I'm not gonna look.
2016, so assuming she was like 18.
I mean, her age is gonna be listed on the fucking wiki. Like, every character has like their probably have blood type there.
In Japan, yeah.
Uh.
But to be fair, there's
Can't believe that this is important enough. We've got to do it, but he said it, so I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Wiki. Why is the wiki in like? Okay, she's 20. Okay, she's 26. So yeah, she would be
she's
alive.
26. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, she's like a.
She's an old lady.
No, but I mean, by so yeah,
Pan standard.
in 2002, she'd definitely be alive by then.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There we go. We figured it out. But also, you know, isn't most Sid's daughter? If Sid does have a daughter, isn't she also like? Isn't she traditionally canonically called Mid anyway?
I think
Time to leave.
There's only one mid, so yeah, it's time to leave.
Can't believe we ended on Mid.